Greetings, YouTubers. How's everybody doing? I hope you're doing pretty good. Well, tonight I am working on my Eddie Bauer 4.6. This is a 2003 Ford Explorer. Nice looking running vehicle. I've had it for about 8 months, and I'm just now getting around to getting some stuff done to it. I got new tires on it, and it runs great. The problem I have is it has no power. I've seen a lot of people post questions on forums, and they can't figure it out when it turns out to be fairly simple, but to you it may not be very simple. This 4.6, when you start running for about 20 minutes and you get the engine up to operating temperature, you drive a few miles down the road, the thing just has no power. It just slowly dies off. In some cases, you have to pull off the side of the road and it'll just die, and you have to let it cool down a little bit and it'll start back up. It just does it over and over, and I've seen this before in other vehicles. And basically what has happened, you have a catalytic converter that has gotten plugged up. Now on this one it has two. It has one on this side and one on this side. It has a pipe that comes together. Then you have a little bit of a muffler, sort of a resonator on the back there. Then the tailpipe, and of course another muffler back there. But for me, I'm lucky because this only has two. The Expedition that I just sold has four catalytic converters, and that one there was a difficult one to put back together and replace, as you saw in my, I think a couple videos back. But so what I'm going to do tonight, we're going to go on to my scan tool. We're going to pull up a waveform. I'm going to show you an easy way to check it, to verify that it's probably one of your cats that's gone out, or it is just probably plugged up. Now I've got everything else set up here. I want to make this video kind of short. So let's see. I've got some custom data pulled up, so I'm going to have to go ahead and focus this camera. Alright, so hopefully the camera will stay focused and so forth. So we're going to start this up. And it's already up to operating temperature. So we're good there. But like I said, once you drive down the highway, it warms up. It has no power. What we're going to do, we're just going to pull up some data here and look at the O2 sensors and see if they're reading okay. And we'll give my camera here a second to kind of focus. There we go. And we're going to pull up the oxygen sensor first on the right side, which is bank 1, and see what we got. So we'll go ahead and check that. And I've got a custom data pulled up here, link, and we'll get down to the second one, which is on, like I said, the driver's side, passenger side, and we'll check that one. And we'll go ahead and pull up a list here. We'll see what it looks like, view data. And we'll go ahead and pull them both up here so we can just kind of graph them or put them in a waveform. Now this is the right side, bank 1. And we raise the throttle up a little bit. And it's having a tough time keeping the RPM up too. It just feels sluggish. Now you can see the first oxygen sensor on bank 1. It's working great. The voltage is jumping up and down. Now the bottom one is holding pretty steady. It's not doing too bad. So we'll just let it run there a second. So I know that cat on the right side is okay. You can see the voltage there is kind of leveling out. Alright, so I'm happy with that side there. So the right side's okay. I've got a sneaky suspicion it's probably the left side, because I heard a rattling not long ago in that cat, and more than likely something has come loose and gotten plugged up in there. And when that happens a lot of times, you can get your catalytic converter completely plugged up and you will lose power going down the highway. So let's go down to bank 2. And I apologize if this is not the best under the lighting circumstances here. I'm holding the camera in one hand and holding the tool in the other. And let's do number 2, bank 2. And let's go ahead and graph these up here real quick. And we'll see the view data. And let's do both of them. And here we go. Now the top one is the first O2 sensor. And the second one down here on the bottom is the back sensor coming out of the cat. So let's raise the RPM up a little bit. Bring it up to about 2,000. I can see right away we have a problem on the left side. That cat is done. It's either plugged up, because look at that bottom O2 sensor. It's going nuts. It's basically sensing the same stuff going in, coming out. There's the front O2 sensor's working just fine. But this bottom one, look at that bolting just jumping all over the place. So looks like I'm going to be replacing another cat. And if I let up on the throttle, that RPM is trying to die. You can feel the engine shaking a little bit. So that is our problem. We got a bad stopped up catalytic converter on the left side. Look at that. That's not good. That's not what we want to see. Alright, so let's go into the vehicle real quick and I'll give you a quick look. Alright, so we'll go underneath it here, and if you have a 4.6 Ford and you're having this issue, more than likely this is what's going on. If you have no check engine lights or anything, and I'm going to have to spin around and I'll give you a look here, and I can feel the heat clear back here. So here's the catalytic converter. We just have one here, and we have one on that side right there, and the O2 sensor is right there. So this guy here is probably plugged up. It's not too bad to get to, so it looks like I'm going to be ordering one. This is a 2.5 inch and an outlet. And this particular catalytic converter, I can get it for $44 online, free shipping, which is really nice. And like I said, I apologize, the lighting's not the best. And there's where it kind of ties into the back, and you have a secondary muffler right here. Kind of hard to see. And the tailpipe going out. So, guess what I'll be doing, kids? So, let me get back out of here. Now, one other thing you could do, if you could get to your O2 sensors, is to pull one of your O2 sensors out, which mine is back here behind this firewall. I don't think, the splash guard, I don't think you can see it back here, but if you pulled that out and ran it, started up, if you have a lot more power than you know, but more than likely, if you have a scan tool, just get under there and look at your catalytic converters and see if you see any holes or feel any air leaks down there while it's running, or just hook a scan tool up to it, and you get these pretty cheap. I think I paid like $100 for mine. I have also a review of that scan tool online. So there you go. That's why you don't have no power, more than likely, in your 4.6 if you're running down the highway and no check engine lights and it just loses power over time. So thanks for watching. That's it. More updates later. Thanks for subscribing. And have a great one, peoples.